Okay.
Look, Mondstadt's windmills.
I'm sorry,
Now,
KAEYA. I'm just gonna have
according to
to.
the
But
merchants,
like,
I know you like rare things, so perhaps you can. You're welcome. I'm ready to head it. I could give Maybe I'll take a breather first. But I
okay.
know I'll only get bored sitting in my room alone.
Uh-huh.
Ugh. Do you have any suggestions?
You don't have to sit in your room alone, KAEYA. I can come with you. We can go to your room together. I can join you for the souvenir giving, so you have some company.
Yes, I suppose. Okay, souvenir run it is. They're mostly people you know, so it'll be a chance for you to say hi to some people you haven't seen in a while.
True.
Let's start by going to the Knights of Favonius headquarters. Jean and Lisa will definitely be there, and with any luck, we might run into a few others too.
Jean, Lisa, Mika, Eula, Amber. Alright. Oops. When Cryo meets Hydro, the elemental reaction is frozen. Frozen beings cannot move. Make effective use of this fact to conquer the most formidable of opponents with ease. Oh, the local dogs are barking. Bark, bark, bark. Hello, everybody. Hey, Lisa, Jean, what are you guys doing here together? Oh.
Hey, you two busy?
Long time no see, everyone. I'm back, Mondstadt.
You must have had a tough journey, KAEYA. Oh, it's been a while, cutie. Yes, welcome back, KAEYA. Why is the honorary knight accompanying you?
No reason, we're on a date. You explain your chance encounter with KAEYA in Sumeru to Jean and Lisa.
I understand. Back to matters at hand, KAEYA. I have already received your report. You did well this time, thank you. A few days ago, we received a letter from the representative of the Wine Merchants Association in Sumeru. It was thanks to your on-the-spot decisions that further losses, due to continued delays, were avoided.
Just doing my duty. Anything to reduce the acting Grandmaster's workload. Oh, I nearly forgot. I have some unused travel funds. I'll return the surplus now.
He's talking like he wasn't planning on spending it. I have a sudden urge to expose him. What did you say, Key?
Given the suddenness of the situation and the difficulty in resolving it, I authorized a greater than normal disbursement in case of unforeseen circumstances. But I didn't think there would be this much left over. Thank you, KAEYA.
Just doing the right thing.
Mm.
But I'm not actually here for a post-trip debrief. I brought some souvenirs back for everyone.
Hell yeah.
Souvenirs from Sumeru?
Haha, Lisa. Ooh, pretty.
Here, the letter opener is for Jean. The jeweled brooch is for Lisa. And the items in the box are for everyone else.
The artistry of this is exquisite. Look at the ornamentation on the sheath. This must be one of those crafts unique to Sumeru. It's my first time seeing one in person. Thank you, KAEYA. I love the color of the gem in this brooch. And the setting is so elegant. You have excellent taste, KAEYA. This can't have come cheap.
It wasn't too bad. I didn't spend too much.
Might I intrude a moment?
Ah, Albedo!
Albedo, is that you? Come in.
My boy!
I finished the latest quarterly expenses report for the workshop.
Hey, babe.
It's ready for your review. Traveler, greetings. And KAEYA.
Oh no, I'm
Welcome back from
saying hi
Sumeru.
to Albedo.
I haven't seen you in a while.
Okay, my number 2 ship with Traveler is Albedo, yeah. Hello, Albedo.
You two look like you're in good spirits.
Albedo, I miss you. Flirt with me. I mean, with Traveler.
As a matter of fact, the honorary knight and I traveled back from Sumeru together. Ah, yes, and I brought some souvenirs for you and Klee. They form a set. Hold on, let me dig them out.
You're too kind. Klee has been constantly inquiring as to the timing of your return lately.
Since you weren't around, she thought you had also been grounded, and that it
Wow.
would be a long time before you could come out.
Ha!
Children always have the most peculiar way of looking at things.
Also been grounded? Sounds like things haven't been too dull for you all in my absence.
Ugh, it's Klee's 3rd time this month.
Oh.
Evidently, you're not the least bit surprised.
No. On the contrary, what would be a surprise is if Klee ever managed to stay out of trouble for a substantial length of time.
Bro.
Anyway, since my souvenir is part of a set with Klee's, there's no rush to give it to me.
Oh yeah, the 2 Conria boys. My god.
When Klee's next, released, I'll bring her to see you sometime. We'll collect our souvenirs together.
Sure, makes sense. Leave the surprise for the person who'll enjoy it the most.
Bro.
I'll leave these documents here. I'll take my leave now, everyone.
Okay.
KAEYA, I've approved your vacation request. Use this time to relax and unwind. Don't worry about the report and other work. I'll take care of it.
No, Jean.
You too, Honorary Knight. There isn't any work the Knights of Favonius require your assistance with at this time, so please take it easy.
Thank you. Then we'll be going now.
Enjoy your vacation. But don't forget to return the Fox and the Dandelion Sea series before it's due.
Don't worry, I'm nearly done with those. I'll be able to return them in a few days.
Ooh, he was reading lore. Hey, what's up, ladies?
KAEYA is just as thoughtful as always.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Jean. My triple crowned
Though
queen.
there's always something to do. With everyone lending a hand, I always feel at ease.
Jean, why do you sound like you're drunk? Local dogs be like bark, bark, bark.
I'm surprised Klee still hasn't escaped. I taught her a few tricks just before I left.
Damn. Why are you smirking? This is just the norm to you?
Kids will always have their moments of mischief. But to be able to grow up without a worry or care in the world is something truly precious.
That's true.
Well, now that all the gifts for the Knights of Favonius are with Jean, next up is... Ooh, how about we visit the Dawn Winery under the pretext of delivering
Wow.
souvenirs and try to score some free wine?
Uh-huh.
It's been a long time since I last saw everyone there. Plus, it'll be the perfect time to treat you to some of their newest brews.
Are you sure?
D-Luke should be there tomorrow since he has business to deal with. But then there's nothing scheduled for the day after tomorrow, so perhaps it'll be easier to get free wine then. What do you think? When should we go?
Tomorrow or the day after tomorrow?
Great, then it's settled. Let's meet the day after tomorrow at the front entrance of the Dawn Winery.
Okay. Taste of home. Wait until 2 days later. Okay. So, are you guys on, like, talking terms, or still not gonna talk about the father-sized elephant in the room? Or maybe the fight was the talk?
Where I'm from, if we didn't keep moving,
Go to
we'd freeze to
Dawn
death.
Winery.
Literally.
Alright. I love going to Dawn Winery. Dawn Winery has my favorite teapot music. The fontaine. Oh my god. Whoa. Okay. Well, at least I got one. Fine. Oh, Master Diluc. I love you. I have also triple crowned him. I think Diluc was my second
You're
triple
more
crown
punctual than I expected.
character.
Let's head inside.
Alright. You just gonna teleport me in? That'd be great. Please. Talk to Elzer. Yeah. Hey Elzer, what's up?
Master KAEYA? And the Traveler? Welcome, welcome. Please, come in. I'll fetch you both something to drink.
Long time no see, Elzer.
Yes, it's been a while, hasn't it? So, what brings you back to the winery this... Sorry. Is there anything I can do for you?
Are you good, Elzer?
No
Are you
need to be
sick?
so formal. I just returned from Sumeru and dropped by to see you all.
Ah, what a pity. Master Diluc went out to handle business last night and hasn't returned yet.
Never mind. The main thing is that you and Adeland are here. Oh, speaking of Adeland, where is she?
She's taking some time off. She was busy cleaning yesterday and finally has a bit of time to herself.
Perfect. I brought some gifts for you both. Here,
Ooh.
this belt buckle is for you.
My goodness, it's exquisite. Thank you, Master KAEYA. I'll treasure it. Would you like anything to drink? We recently finished making a new batch of dandelion wine.
Well, what perfect timing. I was just wondering how this year's batch was coming along.
Let me fetch a barrel and have someone deliver it to the Knights of Favonius headquarters for you.
Oh, I won't be needing an entire barrel. A couple of bottles will be more than sufficient. Else
Wow.
Diluc might say I came here to beg.
Oh, Master Diluc might grumble, but he doesn't mean it. Anyway, let me fix you both a drink.
Okay.
Much obliged. Then I'll have a glass of dandelion wine and a glass of cider lake for him, if you please.
Cider Lake. Am I drinking lake water?
The name is not that literal. It is a drink with virtually no alcoholic content, as Master KAEYA will be aware. I'll prepare them now. Please, wait a moment.
Of course my drink is non-alcoholic. Don't know what I was expecting. Never mind, I'm used to it already.
Strictly speaking, that's not entirely true.
Ooh.
Cider Lake does have a tiny amount of alcohol in it.
Please, enjoy.
Try the Cider Lake that Elzer makes. It's quite sweet and very tasty.
Pleased you liked it. Looks like my bartending skills haven't faded with age.
How have you been recently? Is the winery's business doing well?
To tell you the truth, we've had our work cut out for us recently trying to fulfill some major orders. Things have only just started to quiet down over the last couple of days.
So, you've had no time off lately?
Master Diluc was concerned about the same thing. But with him being out on business for a few days, who would take care of business and the guests if I were to take time off? Maybe some other time.
Me?
At least take half a day to see a doctor and make sure you're okay. If your condition worsens, Diluc will never forgive himself.
You make a fair point.
If you're worried about having someone to handle the winery, why not leave it to me? I'm familiar enough with your responsibilities to cover for you for a while.
Ooh.
Master KAEYA, Please, come back to the winery more often. We all
Aww.
miss you very much.
Elzer.
All right. No need for that kind of talk. Come on. I'll see you out.
It's true. I think at this point they're just trying to keep up the image, especially Diluc. But deep down, he still cares about KAEYA. They just have such different ways of doing things.
While I'm resting, I shall leave Dawn Winery in your hands.
Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. Rest easy. And go see the doctor.
I find it like it's just a testament how much they love and trust KAEYA, that as soon as Elzer is just a little sick and he makes a suggestion that he would be the one to take care of things for Elzer to recover, and Elzer's just like, hell yeah, bro. Thanks.
Such great weather today.
Elzer
Calm
is
breeze and delicious wine. This is quite the treat.
the executive chairman of Dawn Winery, who's inside the winery usually.
Though, it's a pity this batch seems a bit bland. How about I go to the wine locker and fetch one from the reserve collection? I remember it's on the second floor.
Yeah, he used to be a bartender. Huh, is that allowed?
Of course it's fine. I promised Elzer I'd help. I said nothing about leaving the wine alone.
Huh. Is that,
Sorry, I'm a little
yeah.
late to the welcome party, but I believe I just heard the words wine locker and reserve collection. Planning on pilfering a bottle of reserve, Master KAEYA?
Yes.
The reserve collection is reserved for a reason, you know. You should at least run it past Master Diluc first.
Nah.
Oh, Adeland, surely you misheard. We were simply taking a walk around the house.
Gosh.
I see. Anyway, what brings you and the traveler to the winery today?
We just returned from Sumeru. It's been a while, so I thought we might drop by and say hello. And perhaps enjoy a complimentary drink while we're here. Surely you wouldn't object, Adeland.
You're not gonna tell her that we just took over Elzer's job while he's recovering?
How could I object? We're simply happy that you've come back to see us.
Man, this crystal fly is really trying to get in the camera.
Oh, Adeland, I also brought some gifts for you all. This bottle of essential oil is for you. If you rub it on your hands when it gets cold, your skin won't crack.
Oh my! I can't believe you remembered something like that.
Of course I remember. You always took such good care of me when I fell sick as a child. In comparison, this is nothing.
No, you're all grown up now, and you don't get sick nearly as easily. You don't need me to look after you anymore.
True,
Hi.
I don't get sick as much. But speaking of being looked after, when I was in Sumeru, I did find myself and my stomach missing your cooking so terribly.
Oh, are you hungry? Would you like to eat something? You too, traveler. Please tell me if there's anything you'd like to eat.
Well, now that you mention it, I do actually feel a bit peckish.
Oh my god, KAEYA.
Steak?
Oh, yes. A nice steak would really hit the spot.
Okay, KAEYA.
Fragrant cedarwood grilled. Medium. Stewed vegetables on the side?
Yes, just like you always used to make. Thank you kindly, Adeland.
My pleasure. Traveler, I'm sorry I'm not familiar with your preferences. Would you like to come with me and select a few dishes?
Sure. Select a dish for Adeline. Oh, we're cooking it outside, huh?
Grilling the steak over fragrant cedarwood infuses it with more flavor than pan-frying it. It's a favorite of Master KAEYA's. Since using an open flame to grill indoors is somewhat inconvenient, we usually set up a grill outdoors. It's perfect for grilling meat, but you can also use it to make stews. I can offer you a satisfying salad, cold cut platter, and anything stewed. What would you prefer, traveler?
Satisfying salad, cold cut platter, sticky honey rolls. I'll go with the platter.
Okay, right away.
Adeline easily gets a fire roaring and prepares to boil
Master
the
KAEYA
vegetables.
really likes stewed vegetables, but it takes the most time. So I'll start making that first and then prepare your meal once that's underway.
You seem to know Kaya's preferences inside out.
Of course! I looked after him and Master Diluc when they were growing up. He wasn't always such a complicated character. He was a gentle child, polite and very sweet. Boys, huh? The gentle ones grow up to be wild, and the rambunctious ones become quiet and reserved.
Whoa.
At least that's my experience. If there's anything you don't understand about Master KAEYA and his antics, please feel free to talk to me about it. His temperament has changed quite a lot over the years, but he still has a lot of the endearing qualities I remember.
I can't always tell if he's being truthful. I can't always tell what he's up to.
KAEYA is much savvier and more mature than he used to be. Goodness knows he could be tricky to deal with. But let me share a few little tips. When he answers your question with a question, stop and think carefully about what he wants you to believe, and don't be led on by him. As for not knowing what he's up to, that's because he loves making up a good cover story. But don't let him get to you too much. You can take it from me. You were drinking a cider lake just now, right?
That's right.
Do you know why it's called that? The name was coined by none other than Master Krepis when he mixed the drink for Master KAEYA himself. Oh, they were adorable when they were young. One time, the winery was hosting a banquet, and Master Krepis strictly forbade Master Diluc from drinking. Master Diluc wasn't happy about that, and he convinced Master KAEYA to team up with him and sneak into the wine cellar to steal some dandelion wine. And how did I find this out? Because when Master KAEYA attempted to distract me, I could clearly see Diluc hiding around the corner of the corridor, gesturing to Master KAEYA to direct him through the whole thing. The Captain KAEYA of today never bats an eye when he lies, but he wasn't like that at all when he was young. Ah, goodness, how did I get into this? Anyway, they were discovered by Master Krepis in the end, and he was furious. He punished Master KAEYA by making him write lines, and Master Diluc was forced to clean the wine barrels in the cellar.
That seems like very disproportionate, punishments.
The wine cellar had over a dozen large wine barrels to scrub, and Master Diluc was just a child. There was no way he could finish it all by himself. Master Krepis really meant to teach him a lesson.
Damn, strict dad. KAEYA was forced to write lines, and Diluc was forced to clean the whole wine cellar. What?
I'd originally planned to secretly finish off the work for him, but when I peeked inside the cellar, I found that Master KAEYA was already there. He and I finished scrubbing the remaining barrels. When Master Krepis saw that the bruises on Master KAEYA's hands were even darker than those on Master Diluc's hands, he instantly understood the situation. Master Krepis wasn't stern by nature, so to comfort Master KAEYA, he mixed him a drink and added a few drops of alcohol just so he could have a little taste. So you see, KAEYA was a gentle child, and never one to boast about the things he did for other people. Sometimes he'd even deny it if asked.
He's still like that.
His friends have a special place in his heart, even if he keeps this to himself. KAEYA's quite a smooth talker these days, but I can tell that his habit of quietly helping others hasn't changed.
I understand what you mean.
Ah, good. Okay, the stew is nearly ready, but the meat and the other dishes will need a moment. Please wait at the table. I'll be over shortly.
Alright. Thank you, Adeline.
You're not worried that I can't handle it by myself, are you? Relax. Serving meals is all part of my job as a maid. I can manage.
Okay.
drinking fine wine, eating Adeline's steak. Now this is what I call a vacation.
And I got to hear some stories about your childhood.
Oh? What has Adeline been telling you?
She said you were a very smart kid. She said you had a strong sense of justice.
So she told the good stories. Well, shucks. Now I'm embarrassed.
Food's ready. I hope you're hungry. I made a little extra, given how long it's been since you were last here.
Oh, we never imagined there would be such a magnificent feast. You've really outdone yourself. Why don't you sit and eat with us this time?
Yeah, let's eat together. The more the merrier.
If you keep chatting away, the food will get cold. I'll wait here. Please call me if you need anything.
I'm afraid that just won't do, Adeline. I'm serious. We get together so rarely. Can't you bend the house rules just this once? After all, I don't live here anymore, so I'm just a regular guest. You aren't going to refuse your honored guest this small request, are you?
Since it's you, Master KAEYA, I see no choice but to honor your request. I know that us sharing a meal is a sign of our close relationship, but this is technically against the rules for a maid, so please forgive me for rebuffing you at first. I didn't mean to sound rude.
It's all Kaya's fault.
Traveler, given how petty Master KAEYA can be, it must be hard for him to make friends. Does he have any friends in the Knights of Favonius?
Yes, me. JK. Yes, everyone is Kaya's friend.
See? I do have a way with people. And now I have him here to back me up.
You enjoy a home-cooked meal with Kaya and Adeline under a gentle
Hello, everyone.
breeze.
Pardon me, but is this Dawn Winery?
Sir, who are you?
I'm Guangzhe, a guard with the Secure Transport Agency under the Leo Communications Office. Here's my card.
Guangzhe.
No wonder Elzer felt so strongly about staying. He certainly wasn't kidding about how busy it is. Mr. Guangzhe, a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
The pleasure is all mine. The Secure Transport Agency has worked with your fine establishment in the past, though we have only corresponded through letters. I always found it a great pity that I, the overseer of our cooperation, have never had the occasion to visit in person.
Why don't we go inside to discuss the details? No doubt the conversation will flow better with some of our wines to taste. Adeline, we'll continue our discussion later. Could you fetch some apple cider for the three of us?
Certainly, Master KAEYA. Please wait a moment.
Accompany Kaya into the winery to entertain the guests. Man, these hangouts are long, bro. They are long. Yeah, most of the hangouts are like at least 2 hours. Layla's, I finished in 3 hours.
And how might I address you, sir? As well as your
Just Kaya is fine. I'm standing in today for Elzer, who usually manages the winery's business. And this is my good friend.
Hi, I'm Zeno.
A pleasure to meet you as well. I'm not just here today to pay a visit. I actually have an invitation for Master Diluc to cut the ribbon at a ceremony to celebrate our agency's business. Our collaboration with Dawn Winery last year was quite successful, and I was curious about your product shipment plans for the next quarter. If it's no trouble, please, also mention to Master Diluc that our agency has expanded this year, so if the winery has any additional needs, please consider us.
Master KAEYA, the apple cider you requested.
Master? Wait. Pardon my foolishness, but might I inquire as to your relation to Dawn Winery?
I'm Master Krepus's adopted son, and Master Diluc's brother. However, as a serving captain with the Knights of Favonius, I am rarely at the winery.
Ooh.
My mistake. I apologize for not realizing earlier. I do hope I have not done you a discourtesy.
No.
You may have misunderstood, Mr. Guangzhe. Though I am Master Diluc's brother, I don't actually live at Dawn Winery. I'm also a guest here today. I'm merely here receiving guests due to Elzer being temporarily indisposed. But please, don't worry. I will be sure to extend your invitation to Master Diluc.
Thank you for your graciousness. I knew the Dawn Winery's wines were delicious, but I am only now discovering how wonderful the apple cider is. It has a clear and inviting fragrance.
In addition to the apple cider, the winery has an extensive collection of reserve wines and liquors. I see you
Oh
are
my
also a
god,
connoisseur
KAEYA,
of fine wines,
stop.
so it would be a shame not to sample some.
No.
Adeland, please fetch a bottle from the reserve collection in the second floor wine locker.
Oh my god, KAEYA.
As you wish, Master.
Three of you enjoy apple cider and an exquisite bottle of reserve.
Thank you again for your most gracious hospitality. Today's trip was very fruitful. Now, allow your humble servant to take his leave.
Please, it was a pleasure. Here's hoping we'll have a chance to share some more fine wines together in the future.
The guest has left, Master KAEYA.
In the end, you couldn't protect the reserve. KAEYA's plan succeeded again.
It's no skin off my nose. Master Diluc may have a few choice words when he learns of the situation, but that's all. All I really wanted to say is, you will always be a part of the Dawn Winery family, Master KAEYA. I have never considered you an outsider. No matter when, if you ever feel tired, you'll always be welcome here.
I understand, Adeland.
No,
Oh, now this is a busy day. Who's at the door this time?
it's Diluc.
Hello, everyone.
JK.
I'm back.
Now that was fast. How are you feeling?
The doctor said there was nothing to worry about. I just need some rest. But on the way back, I met someone who was looking for Master KAEYA.
Oh, it's clean.
Shh! Klee's here to rescue
Oh.
you! Come on! Let's escape!
KAEYA's not in danger. What are you rescuing KAEYA from?
Mr. Honorary Knight! Are you grounded with KAEYA too?
No.
Grounded? Yes, Albedo was saying something about that. Sumeru was fun, but it can't compare with Mondstadt. So here we are.
You two must have done something to make Jean mad, but that's okay. KAEYA has rescued Klee loads of times before, so
Aw.
when Albedo told me you came back, I went and said sorry to Jean. KAEYA, you're free now! We can go play together again!
Oh, if my memory serves me correctly, this child is...
Alice's child.
This is a fully qualified Knight of Favonius, Klee.
Hello, miss. I'm Klee. We're sorry. Please don't ground KAEYA.
Cute.
What?
I really need to take KAEYA and Mr. Honorary Knight away, so we can go find Albedo, Sucrose, Amber, and everyone else and play together.
I see. Hello, Miss Klee. You needn't worry. Master KAEYA's grounding is long over.
See, Adeland, you don't need to worry about me. I have lots of people to care for me now.
True. Ah, beautiful. Follow the sun in flight. Flee with all your might. Ah. Ooh. So if I say... Oh, God. You know what? I'll make this... I'll keep it going until the end. Yep. Uh-huh. One more ending to go. Jesus, that took a while. This is so long, but so deserved. So, since KAEYA got a hangout, will Lisa get a hangout? Will Amber get a hangout?
Yeah! No time to lose.
I'm surprised Klee still hasn't
Okay.
Kids will always have their moments of mischief. But, well, ooh, Diluc should be there tomorrow since he has business to deal with. But then there's nothing scheduled. What do you think? When should we go?
Tomorrow.
That works. Then I guess we'll see Diluc. Let's meet at the front entrance of the Dawn Winery tomorrow.
Alright. Yes, I get to see my husband. Master D, Luke. Girl dinner with Master D, Luke. The next day, huh? I can see the Jade Chamber from here. I see Wang Shu Inn. And Dragon Spine. Okay. Anyway.
No time to lose.
The night theme is so calming. Hey KAEYA, what's up? Let's go see your
made it.
bro.
Come on, let's go inside.
Yes.
Brace yourself for some sour grapes.
Oh my god. Did you get him a souvenir? I hope you did.
If you're not feeling well, then let me go this time.
Oh, I'm fine. It's not serious.
Oh, I'm sorry. I hope I'm not interrupting anything important.
What are you doing here today?
Damn.
And I see you've brought a +1.
Greetings, Master Dilu. Are you not happy to see me? I'm always happy to see you. Or are you only happy to see me if it's not with KAEYA?
Oh,
Greetings.
it's nothing particularly pressing. It's just that we recently returned from Sumeru, and given how long it's been since we last visited the winery, we thought we'd drop by and say hello.
Is that it? Make yourselves comfortable then.
Aw, Dilu, don't be like that.
Oh, do you really mean that? Because my definition of comfortable happens to involve prodigious amounts of your finest wines. Speaking of which, I'm curious where you store the wine these days. Is it the same place as it always used to be?
Damn, KAEYA, straight to the point.
Sounds like you're in a hurry to reach your goal. Been plotting this raid for a long time?
Plotting a raid? Why, you misunderstand me. The truth is, a rumor happened to reach my ears recently. My informants tell me that last month, the Dawn Winery spent a large sum of mora on 2 bottles of limited edition Northland Valberry liquor. However, it turns out that they were likely just cheap knockoffs masquerading as the real thing. Of course, a teetotaler like yourself would struggle to tell the difference. So why not get a connoisseur to help you appraise the quality?
Whoa.
Oh, wait. But the sterling reputation of Dawn Winery is at stake. Why, if you really purchased bootleg liquor, that would be scandalous. Better to have unknown and insignificant alcohol aficionados do the taste test for you, to prevent word getting out.
Quite the story. You used that one last year. Got anything else?
What? Really? I totally forgot. In that case, how about the principle of reciprocity?
I like how you've already used that story, KAEYA.
Here, this is for you. I bought it for you in Sumeru. And it cost a veritable mountain of mora.
Are you sure? What is this? Is it a lamp, bro? What is this?
Thanks. Put it on the table.
That's it? No comment whatsoever?
Oh, you're so camp, KAEYA. I love it. I love your boob window. I love your long hair. I love your stupid cape thing. I love your gloves with the spikies and the straps.
You want to comment? Okay then. This thing is very in line with your unique aesthetic tastes. Much like that vase over there.
Ooh.
Elzer, fetch a bottle of this year's newest batch from the warehouse. or else someone will keep blathering on with endless excuses.
One moment, Master KAEYA. I shall fetch it immediately.
What's wrong, Elzer? Are you okay?
My throat is a bit raspy is all. It got better after I began taking medicine, but recently it flared up again. Other than a bit of difficulty breathing now and then, it's nothing to be concerned about.
Many illnesses are caused by overwork. If you don't get enough rest, medicine alone won't solve the problem. Surely
That's
you should have
true.
long since handed over the work of the winery to Diluc by now. You can't keep being Diluc's butler. He's becoming a louse.
Damn.
Actually, most of the time he...
Take some time off, Elzer. Don't put it off any longer. I'll handle the guild matters. It's important to take care of your health. You have to take it seriously. And, cavalry captain, you would do well to remember that brevity is the soul of wit.
Master Diluc, Master KAEYA, thank you both. Then I'll take my leave and rest for a few days.
Enjoy your vacation. Though, before you officially clock out, let me head out the door with you. We can grab a few bottles on the way.
Damn.
There's nothing quite like enjoying a quality wine while feeling the gentle breeze against your face.
Want to come, Diluc? We can drink inside together.
Normally I'd accompany you, but unfortunately I still have some pressing matters to take care of. My apologies and regards to both of you.
Really? Oh, that's a shame.
Okay, usher Elzer out. Huh? Hi, Master Diluc. I love you.
Where's KAEYA? Gone already?
KAEYA's still here. What are you working on?
Right now, just the usual day-to-day winery business. But I'll be attending a meeting in Elzer's place shortly. The meeting concerns research and development of new beverages, and involves collaboration between several different wineries. It makes more sense for me to attend anyway. KAEYA can answer any questions you might have while I'm not here. He's quite familiar with the winery.
Alright, Master Diluc. I want to look at him for a little longer. He's not usually in events. Or, well, that depends. Because he's not social, he's just in Mondstadt all the time. I bought an outfit for this man. Diluc.
I asked Connor to select a bottle of our best. He'll bring it by shortly.
Thank
You asked Connor?
He hasn't seen you in a while. He's just happy to be able to do this for you.
Considerate as ever. Ah, Elzer, I also brought you a gift. Here, this belt buckle's for you.
Such artistry. Thank you very much indeed. I'll put it on as soon as I get home.
Glad you like it. Go on, enjoy your time off. And don't forget to see a doctor.
Where would you see a
Very well,
doctor?
Master KAEYA. I'll be taking my leave now.
Elzer is a good guy, and he's very responsible. But with 1,000 different things to worry about each day, that same sense of responsibility wears him down.
Master KAEYA, your wine and an apple cider for your friend. All freshly fermented this year. Please, have a taste. Traveler, this one's for you.
Thank you.
Oh, very clear. And a full-bodied aroma. That's rather nice.
Isn't it? This one's a little on the sweeter side, but I can go grab a dry one if you'd prefer.
No need. Sweet is just fine. Let's drink one together.
Don't mind if I do. I haven't caught up with you like this in a long time. We used to always pour the first glass for you when cracking open a new barrel. With you gone these past few years, I've had to drink it for you.
Well, since it wasn't me harvesting the grapes, de-stemming, or crushing them, it's much more fitting that you should take the first taste.
De-stemming? Crushing?
Crushing the grapes improves the aroma and color of the wine during the fermentation process. If you're curious to learn more about the winemaking process, you can read our Fruit Winemaker's Manual. If you'd like, Traveler, you can help us harvest some grapes. Winemaking can be quite a lot of fun.
It isn't nearly as exciting as he makes it sound. Your back will be in so much pain after picking grapes that you won't be able to stand up straight.
Master KAEYA is right. Harvesting grapes is a back-breaking labor. But seeing the grapes turn into grape juice, then ferment into wine, it's a fascinating experience. And every person at the winery should have a chance to share in it.
Wait, so D-Luke actually helps you with the winemaking?
I think so.
Oh, goodness no. Master
Oh.
D-Luke is far too busy, not just during the day, but even at night.
Oh.
Oh? And just what is D-Luke always so busy with?
A business.
Well, you know, come nightfall, he's always out there, networking and so on. Master KAEYA, you may be surprised to learn just what lengths Master D-Luke is willing to go to for the sake of the business.
Mm-hmm.
Connor, you're an awful liar. I hate to see you struggle.
Okay.
Oh, so Master KAEYA, how do you like your drink? I remember you weren't very interested in wine when you were young.
Well, Connor almost exposed the Dark Knight hero. That was the least natural segue in conversational history.
That was because the adults said children weren't allowed even a drop. Don't you remember how much trouble D-Luke got in that time he snuck a drink?
Ah, yes, of course. Adeline even covered for the two of you.
But on a serious note, having grown up at a winery, I spent my childhood watching Tunner plant the grape seeds, waiting for them to ripen on the vine, harvesting them together, and waiting for the alcohol to ferment. Even though I couldn't help with making distilled spirits, watching everyone work was fascinating. How could anyone not love to drink with a childhood like that? So, let us raise a glass to wine itself, and in thanks to the gracious hospitality the winery has shown us today.
To our generous hosts, though my drink is non-alcoholic.
Here, here, to Dawn Winery.
3 glasses clink and are promptly drained in celebration.
Speaking of wine, Connor, I have a gift for you. It's a decanter set from Sumeru.
I get a present too? Thank you, Master KAEYA.
Damn, bro. Everybody getting presents.
Time really does fly. I still remember the days when everyone was giving you gifts at your birthday parties when you were young. Now I have wrinkles and Tunner's bent double, while Master KAEYA is the cavalry captain of the Knights of Favonius.
How is Tunner holding up?
He's still tough, but getting on in years, so some things just aren't as easy as they were. But he's used to doing things his way and doesn't trust new employees to do it for him.
Stubborn.
A lot of the temporary workers I hired quit because they couldn't handle how picky he was.
Oof.
Master KAEYA, if you have time, why not go talk to him about it? You're probably the only person he'll listen to besides Master D-Luke.
I definitely owe him a visit. I haven't seen him in some time, and I do have fond memories of the days when he was teaching me to pick grapes.
Alright.
The art of winemaking is fascinating. Would you like to try and learn?
Time to talk to Tunner. Hi, old man. How's Guy?
Busy day today, Tunner?
Oh, Master KAEYA, you're back. No, I'm not at all busy. I just spend my hours watching the grapes growing on the vine. They're growing wonderfully this year. A few rows are almost ripe. We've already begun harvesting them these past few days, so that'll keep me occupied. Sit. After we're done picking, I'll bring a few bunches over for you to try.
No need. We were just drinking with Connor, and our stomachs are so full of wine that we couldn't eat a bite.
What about your friend? Doesn't he want to try?
I'm not hungry, thank you.
Allow me to introduce the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius.
Ah, the honorary knight in the flesh. There are so many talented people in the Knights of Favonius. You all have bright futures ahead of you.
Harvesting grapes is hard work. Let me help you. Do you still remember how I used to help out when we were short-handed?
I believe I do. In that case, I'm counting on you.
I'll help too.
What's this? Everyone's clamoring to do manual labor? Well, suits me. More help is always appreciated. Come with me, young lad. I'll tell you which grapes are ripe enough, and you can pick them.
Alright, pick grapes. 0 out of 2. Wow.
Ooh, you have nimble hands, lad.
Yes?
Master KAEYA wasn't nearly so careful when he was young. He mangled so many his first time. What a waste. Fortunately, the young master has a good head on his shoulders. Didn't take long for him to get up to speed.
True.
And now he's turned into such an outstanding young man. Polite, kind. If I had a son as exceptional as KAEYA, oh, I would be the happiest man in Mondstadt.
Mr. Tunner, you really shouldn't say things like that. You do have a son.
There's a few more rows of grapes up ahead. Let's finish picking them together. Careful not to damage the grapes when you pinch the stem. These grapes look excellent. You're a fast learner.
Here you go, old man.
I'll take them. Good job.
Thanks.
Master KAEYA left the winery and moved to Mondstadt. Just like my own son, Guy. He left home to join the Knights of Favonius, too. I don't know him like Miss Adeline or Master D-Luke do, but I know that no matter how old your child gets, they always need a home they can come back to. And without family by your side, you at least need the companionship of friends. I've been working here for decades and watched him grow up with my own 2 eyes. Sometimes I get the sense that there is something bothering him. Something deep-rooted.
Yep.
But he guards his secrets closely. Or perhaps he just doesn't want to involve us. After all, I doubt that we could help him. I can see that you have a good relationship with Master KAEYA. Please look after him. He's very dear to us.
I'll take good care of him. I think KAEYA is much stronger than you might imagine.
That he is, yes. I do still think of him as a child. It takes time for an old man's mind to adjust. Wonderful, wonderful. Knowing that he has a friend like you, we here at the winery can be happy for him.
Sorry, I didn't read that. KAEYA is important to me. An important friend to me. I don't know, basta KAEYA is important.
You're looking very happy, Tunner. Was the traveler telling you some jokes?
No, you were back. We were talking behind your back.
No jokes. I've received a letter from my son, Guy. He's really going places. I'm so delighted. Master KAEYA, honorary knight. My eyesight is fading in my old age. Could you read it out for me?
Okay.
Of course.
Thank you both.
Heck yeah. Make merry. Let's see what Guy has written. Okay, I am Gucci Scoochie. I think I've completed all of them. Yeah, wait. My Gooch. Wonderful. I am officially done with all the latest hangouts. All hangouts. All of them. I wonder who else is gonna get a hangout. A hangout with Lumine. That's funny. Goodbye.